This story begins in Africa. Some years ago, I went backpacking around in South Africa and the southern part of Africa. And one day I met this guy and we started talking and he said, "So Daniel, what do you really enjoy?" And I said, "Well, at the moment I'm enjoying Africa a lot. And back home I really use my car a lot and I build on it and stuff." So he said, "Why don't you bring your small car down here to Africa?" And of course I looked at him and said, you haven't seen my car. It's really small and it's impossible. But this guy got me thinking, and I went traveling around, and a year later I was back in Denmark again. I went to the internet, I found other travelers who had been driving this road through Africa, the eastern part. So it was possible actually. Of course, maybe not with this car, so it needed some adjustments. I went into the garage, took the car apart, all of it, and start rebuilding. Of course I had saved up some money for it because it takes a lot of money and time. So about a half a year I spent building and building. So I went around in Europe for some warm-up trips for around 8,000 kilometers. 2.5 years later I had that conversation with that guy. I was ready to leave. 14th of September 2014. 5 months of pure adventure was now a reality. I was so excited to see friends and family gathered to say goodbye. Our local mini club followed as I exited my hood and the streets of Copenhagen. 20,000 kilometers was in front of us. Europe seen from a mini is even better than expected, and the warm late summer is a great time to explore. Even if it's a bit strange to think this is a one-way journey. Usually when you leave with your car, it's with the thoughts of coming back the same way. But this time, it's different. The time in North Germany and Prague is enjoyed with my girlfriend, Anna-Sophie. We do what couples do. Coffee, cake, sightseeing, you know the story. Then it was time for me and the Mini to carry on alone. Through Europe, I'm trying not to stress the car. My thoughts are organized and I'm focused on the condition of the car all the time. But soon, I find the solo travel mindset and I meet people here and there. Nu har jeg kørt hele vejen til dette dejlige sted i Østrig, der ligger ved den her togbane og ligger ved en majsmark, og ellers så er der sådan nogle hot springs, jeg skal udforske i morgen. Det var ret spændende og en meget hyggelig lille by og nogle hyggelige mennesker på campingpladsen. Jeg har fået sat teltet op for første gang, fungeret fint, og jeg håber ikke det kommer til at regne. Det ser nogenlunde ud. Så ja, vi ses. Hej. Most people I meet look and smile, and I get into one conversation after another. Alin, he's helping me out. Thanks for that. I was trying to find a place the last 3 days for changing the oil, but I couldn't find the proper place, and like this is easier to get rid of the old oil and stuff. After Slovenia, it was now time for Croatia, with the company of my dad and Kai, a good friend of us from back home. God aften, drenge. Velkommen til Kai og Conrad. Man kan godt nok ikke se så meget. Det er helt mørkt. Men ja, vi har lige fået lidt aftensmad og rugbrød fra DK. Og gang i Irish Coffees. Ses i morgen tidlig. Hvor er vi på vej hen fra? Tak. Og hvor står vi hen? Vi står ved Rap. Ja, lad os køre videre. Though his thoughts in Africa is like most, unsure and concerned, so this was not an option for the old man. Then rather join me in Europe, he said. Road tripping Croatia together, and so we went. 2 cars, 1,000 kilometers, father and son, explored the magnificent Croatian roads.
Hold kæft, mand. Nu sidder lige på strandkanten nærmest.
It's common knowledge that you continuously need to build on your relations. Often you forget to do so though. They stay the same and does not evolve much. Especially not your relation to someone as close to you as your parents. Even strong bonds need new energy, and most of all, new stories to tell and share together. Perfect roads along the coast with beautiful sea view, but we still had to cover the kilometers, so almost every day we were behind the wheels. After 10 days of exploring together, it's clear to me that the old man really doesn't want to say goodbye. He is worried about me traveling alone in Africa, and I totally understand his concerns. What is there for me? Only time will tell. So we're leaving Dubrovnik today, and my dad and Kai is going on their way home to Denmark, and I'm gonna continue to Montenegro, and afterwards there will be something, Albania I think, and into Greece, where I have to meet my friend Christian. He's coming from Europe, Denmark. He's gonna fly in, and we're gonna hit the roads to Turkey for 10 days, so that's gonna be great. That's all for now. See you later. Bye. The Mini and I was alone again, but now found among spectacular views of Montenegro seen from the top. Some of the first climbing was now a reality for the car, and it was pushing it to the limit. In those narrow corners, going up the mountains, sometimes when turning sharp left, suddenly the car just stopped. But every time ready and smoothly running as soon as I turn on the engine again. For now, totally random and scary, but later it all made sense. I just came across this restaurant. It's very nice people. They offered me some more water because I'm out of water. So Genie, Genny, he wanted to have a photo in the car. He thinks it's very nice, and luckily it's still driving in, even though we were in the mountains now. So I have to find a camping spot somewhere. Hi Christian.
Har du lavet video?
Ja, jeg laver video. Vi er i nærheden af Sparta. While planning the long trip, I made it possible for friends and family to join in on the adventure, and Christian was eager to join the ride. Ahead of us were a bit of Greece and all of Turkey. An estimated 10 days trip and around 1,500 kilometers. We found random places to sleep and nothing was organized. Lived cheap, and this, I told him, were a bit like warming up for Africa, to get slowly used to the life of bush camps. Though not for the wine he loves, of course.
Så er der lige flashback til Afghanistan med minaretterne, der synger. det er heller ikke fantastisk her. Jeg står lige og skifter pladser. Vi har lige fundet en campingplads, hvor vi skal sove. Men jeg ved ikke, om man kan se en skid. Jeg minihold der, og jeg skal sove herovre. Det er sådan lidt svært at se. Det slører godt. Og Daniel, nu har han ikke nogen bukser på. Nu har han bukser på, han skal sove der, og ellers så, ja, kan vi hygge os her. Og så håber vi på, at de stopper det der larm her lige om lidt. Nej, det gør de ikke. De fortsætter. I en god halv time, kunne jeg forestille mig. Og så starter det sikkert klokken 5 i morgen tidligt, hvis jeg kender dem ret. Skønt, når vi er ude ved lokale.
Goddag og velkommen til Istanbul. Vi sidder her med en lækker shisha og skal lige hen i den moderne ende af Istanbul. Jeg kan ikke huske, hvad det hedder. Taksim. Og i morgen skal vi så afsted kl. 6-7 om morgenen. Og skal vi på tværs af Istanbul og til Izmit og besøge Ersin's bedsteforældre.
While being my friend I'd known for the longest, He's a former soldier, and camping with a guy like that was the perfect companion, both in terms of wild camp experience and a great company in general. Old buddies, talking old days, and living new dreams.
Er du ved at være der?
Jeg har været her et stykke tid. Intet med maden at gøre, det smager.
Rigtig lækre ting. Vi har faktisk fået virkelig lækre ting. Nogle gange, når man får lidt lokalt, så kan det være lidt sjovt. Men her har det faktisk været... Der kommer noget risengrød nu her. Hvor man propper
Et eller andet på.
så der er mysli på.
Spist et andet sted, hvor jeg har måske fået et eller andet, hvor jeg ikke skulle have spist. Så jeg har mere eller mindre haft kvalme lige siden Nis Alders. Hvilket ikke er så kultiveret og udstrålet, når man nu...
Men det er et lækkert bord. Det er jo meget mad der. Vi har lige fået lidt nødder.
Jeg kan få det lidt bedre. Meget bedre, betydeligt bedre.
Nå, det er godt. Jeg er lige kommet ud og få lidt frisk luft. Vi har en dejlig udsigt herfra, vil jeg så til gengæld sige. Og kvarteret her... Og kvarteret her, de lider ikke af stress. Det er dejligt, det er hyggeligt. Det er nøjsomt. Så får vi lidt te. Og jeg kan ikke helt se, hvordan det fungerer. Jeg tror, det er noget æblete. Hvad siger du, Christian?
Ja, egentlig, det vil vise sig om 10 sekunder.
Det ser meget hyggeligt ud.
Det er det.
Lavet i en todel beholder. Sådan en todel en derovre. Meget fint. Nå, det er bare vand, det der.
Ja, ja.
Yes, there's a guy over there using his motor saw, building a house, and we just asked him if it was all right to use his field. Yeah, I don't know what it is actually. I think it's for animals, but we're gonna sleep there tonight. So the car is here, and the highway is there. But tomorrow morning we're gonna drive all the way to a salt lake kind of thing. Christian is now building his... What do you call it in English, this one, Christian?
I don't know.
A bivouac. I don't know what it calls. And this is my green tent. Is a little wet from this morning because we left early in the morning, so it needs to dry a little bit before I put up my stuff. But it's actually a nice place, even though the highway is there. But that's the thing on the road. You never know where you're gonna sleep, so it's fine for us tonight. But tomorrow morning we're driving, and the camp tomorrow is gonna be way prettier, I think. That's fine. Velkommen til Saltsø / Saltørken i Tyrkiet. Vi ser her en saltsø, som er semi-stor. We are on the road to Cappadocia, the place with all the balloons. We think there will be more travelers there, but it's great weather and it's blue sky, and we're just driving the hill up around. There are some small hills and stuff, but no mountains, so it's perfect. And the car is driving like a bitch, very good, so that's nice. That's all for now. See you later. Bye. We now came to Cappadocia, a very touristy place. Well, our campsite is quite nice and quiet, and we're gonna sleep here for tonight, and maybe tomorrow we're gonna find another spot, but I think we're gonna settle down here. Yeah, it's gonna be a great day. Like, we have 2 hours to spend our morning, and we're just going around these mountains, whatever they call it. I don't know what they're called. But yeah, it's a great view and great roads to drive. So see you later, guys. Bye. Christian sidder og kigger på månen. Man kan se månen derude. Det ligner lidt en lampe. Men det er altså en måne.
Det er en romantisk aften.
Og så er der en rødvin. Og shisha. Og lidt gayness senere.
Lidt gay.
Men det er meget lækkert. Meget hyggeligt. Café. Hi, welcome to Iskenderun. I thought I was coming to a city which were full of schmuck and like big harbors and stuff, but it's actually very, very nice. In the back of me, there is like a nice park and people are very chilled, and it's Sunday of course, but it's a very nice place. And the car made it all the way through Europe, so around 4,000 kilometers. Very nice. This morning, even though I had to let Christian go to Denmark again, so he left in Adana, like 130 kilometers from here. He flew back home, and I continued to here. And on the way, I met like four nice police officers offering me tea. So I had a great, not breakfast, but like a breakfasty kind of tea with them. And just when I came into this city, I met Rifat, which were very nice and said, "Oh, let's go for a beer." He was going for a wedding tonight with his sister and stuff. So we just sit and talk for 3 hours, I think, 2 hours maybe, and just had a beer. And yeah, funny part is that he's web developer. He's doing iOS apps and stuff, so we had a lot in common. Very nice guy. So I really like this space, and I'll be finding a place to sleep now. So I'm having probably 3 days or something before the ship leaves for Egypt, and I do. Bye. Hi, Farhad. Farhad doesn't know how to speak English, but we are now friends on Facebook. That's the husband of Islam, and she has been helping me out with getting to Egypt. Maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. We don't know. Very nice people. Bye. Because of the visa I already have from Denmark, unfortunately in 3 days it will expire, so I need to go to Ankara now for getting a new visa. And this is some of those things when you go travel, you trying to prepare everything perfectly. I got a lot of other visas and they would be perfectly fine, but just this one I didn't double check everything around it, so because of that now I have to use 3 days and probably too much money on just going to Ankara. Tomorrow go to the consulate in Ankara, get the visa done hopefully tomorrow, so I can go back either by flight like I'm doing now or by bus back to Iskenderun. Yes, I am in the port of Turkey in Iskenderun, and we just got through customs and got all the papers signed for the car and me and everything. So right now the car is here, waiting for going on the ship right there. And I think it leaves in 3 or 4 hours, but let's see. So I've got some new friends, very nice Arabic friends, Turkish friends also, truck driver, and video. And these guys work in the ambulance here. So while we are waiting for me to ship, they've been asking any questions about the car, and they really like it. So it's very nice company. Like I assumed, the car is there and the ship is still there, and it will not go before tomorrow, they said now. So now I'm in the port and I have to find a place to sleep. I am with a lot of truck drivers, as you see, on this boat, roll on, roll off, Roro, to destination Egypt. Port Said it's called, the place in Egypt. And I'm gonna show you a little bit about how this place looks. This is the place where you're sitting and watching television and using our time. It's about 30 hours. Showers, toilets, fine. And we are in rooms of 4. So this room is, well, only mine because we're not full. So I just have this bed and it's kind of cozy. Didn't have that much waves last night, so slept well. See you later, bye.
I left the following to friends and family back home before leaving Denmark. The journey starts the day I arrive and are legally allowed to drive the roads of Egypt. This place is not like everywhere else. Every day it determines the future for many travelers. Either dreams are broken or born. For me, the door was now just slightly open.
Yesterday I got all the papers right and stuff, stamped, everything is good, and now I'm following this guy. He's going to Hurghada. So I'm actually just following him. I don't know him, but he seems like a nice guy. And we're gonna get something to eat here. It's very nice. It looks very good. Yeah. Salam alaikum.
Salam wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
So this is the restaurant, and it's very nice. I'm going to Aswan tomorrow, and this is gonna be my camp for tonight. As you see, my tent is about to be set up there, and my car is standing right there. And this is the drop off from the main road going south this way, which I will be driving tomorrow. So from here I'll be doing some dinner and just chilling out for tomorrow's drive.
You may wonder, Tinaki, what does it mean? Where does it come from? Tinaki has traveled a long way. On one of my many adventures, I found myself on a big island located north from Australia, Papua New Guinea. One night, among the locals, I had a sleepover in a small hut. My eagerness to make conversation and outgoing mind made me bond with the village people, and they accepted me. To state this, they gave me this name. They named me Tinaki. It means the smallest in the group. The name has been with me ever since, and then I gave it to the car, just as it was meant to be.
This is more like a place, it's called Adam's House, and it's a place where overlanders usually camp for the night or for some nights before they leave for Sudan. Because the ferry is closed down now, or it's not closed down, but the route is open, we can leave by the road to Sudan. So that's great news, and I just had a talk to the guy who's helping me getting out of Egypt with the right papers and stuff. And over here, Steve and Nikki is also going for this, pretty much the same route as I'm doing. So I think I'm gonna see them a lot of times here and there through Africa. It's a very nice place, and yeah, it's very quiet and no salespeople, Egyptian salespeople trying to ask you if you need anything. So this is for tonight, and yeah, it looks good. See ya, bye. Hello and welcome to the desert. We just met this Japanese guy. He walked from China. Yes, China. And he's gonna be here in Africa 1 year. He walks everywhere with this thing. And yeah, he's just walking. And we think it's a far drive. Look at it. It's like in the middle of freaking nowhere. Hi. And welcome to the desert of Sudan. cover the kilometers every day. So we need to get going until 4 o'clock, and we did that yesterday too. Luckily I'm with a Dutch couple, Niki and Steve, which are in the back, driving their motorbikes. We're driving around 80. The car cannot drive any further. It's too hot, and every time we stop in for having gas on it, petrol, it will overheat to the max, kind of. So just need to get going to keep the car as cold as possible. I don't know why, but hopefully we'll survive.
Hello and good evening. So first real breakdown, I would say, in the middle of the Sudanish desert. Well, it's a bit close to a city, so people have asked me like 4 stops and said what's wrong, and it was the fuel pump. So I have been in the darkness, changed the fuel pump down there. Yeah, as you see it, it's pretty down far. And it actually doesn't matter if you have lights or not, because you have to just use your hands and feel your way through, because there is no room for anything. But I managed in around like 4 hours maybe, 4 hours to change it. And somewhere down there, I think Steve and Niki is right now camping somewhere, so I have to find them. Good morning. This is last night's campsite, wild camp. It's around 100 meters, 200 meters from the main road, and we're gonna go to Ethiopia today. 40 kilometers from the border, and the border crossing is gonna be quite easy compared to Sudan, especially Egypt. So we're looking forward to maybe an hour or 2 hours the border crossing. Niki saying hello, and Steve. I'm following them. We've been a team since Egypt, southern part of Egypt, which has been good through the desert. So we're a small team now, and we're probably gonna split up in Ethiopia. So now we really broke down. Well, I did. The Dutch guys just went up there, as you see the road. But I'm here stuck because the car won't drive probably, so there's something wrong with the mixture of the air and petrol, and I'm stuck here now, and I have to figure out a way. I don't have any money, so and I cannot buy any fuel. I have half a tank, no, 1 quart, and I have to find a solution. It's been a very, very long day. We were driving from Sudan, entered the border, went alright, just had to wait a bit once in a while, and we came into Ethiopia, a very beautiful country, but the car hasn't been driving that good, so I haven't enjoyed it actually. And then it kind of broke down more than, well, it was not running right, so I think it's something with the ignition now. I thought it would be the carburetor, but I changed it today, and now it went dark, and the whole village, well, everybody was watching me and everything, so it's kind of annoying, but that's what they do here. So I went to the nearest city, and earlier today one guy, he said like, you can have my number, and if there's any problems, please call. So I did that, and he kind of saved me. Like the whole village were just around me asking me questions, and people were saying, oh, don't feel scared, and I could see some of the others were like Dutchy people. So he took me to this place where I got a shower. Wow, in there, and it's a proper room with a bed. So very long day. See ya, bye. They made me some tea for breakfast. This is the girls in the kitchen. They're doing all the stuff for me, and they're preparing some tea. And this, I think it's like a smelly thing, so it smells good around here. I had a mechanic guy come in here, and the only thing I haven't touched were the buttons, and the open state of the buttons were the one that's causing me the troubles. So now it's running smoothly again, and ready for going to Addis Ababa tomorrow. Their car is flying. I am so happy. And this place is freaking amazing. So we are driving to Parhida, and I got a friend with me, a local girl. She's going video. She's going, hello. She's going this way. Yeah. So I'll be taking her for maybe 10 more kilometers. See ya. Bye. Very beautiful here in Ethiopia. This is the surroundings right now. It's pretty greenish with animals everywhere and like mountain-ish, but it's not like high mountains. And local people. Good morning. So we are in a place where they do car wash, and I just stopped over for a coca. And the car is there, and I need to go up all the way up in the mountains. I've driven like, I need to cover 300 kilometers today, and the first 100 has been covered, so I got 200 more left. See you later. Hi. On my way to Denmark actually now, so I'll be walking, finding a taxi in Addis Ababa. My daddy's turning 70, so I'll be going home to Denmark in for 2 days, 3 days I think. 3 days, I'll fly back to Addis Ababa again. So it's gonna be nice to be in Denmark again. Hi, that was Denmark. 3 days. This is a wheel for some Dutch guys. Promised to give them in Ethiopia. So I'll be leaving Denmark soon in 3 hours. I have a flight going to Dubai and then Ethiopia. So only 3 days. Got reunion with my girlfriend and my mother. I went to my dad's birthday 2 days ago. It was great to see Denmark, but I'm looking forward to Africa. See ya, bye. Leaving your loved ones never feels good, but the warm welcome back in Africa does. And the red dusty road is my life at the moment. Surrounded by goats and donkeys rather than friends and family is a choice. A choice that feels right. Good morning, everybody. It's not morning. Anyway, I've been driving like 230 or something from Addis Ababa this morning. Kind of a lot of traffic in Addis Ababa now, but after an hour I was out and I was on good roads, and now I found this place. It looks very cozy along the lake. It's called Karkaro or something like that, and it's a bit off the main road, but I took the chance and the car did fine down here. So it's pretty accessible. And there's another overland over there behind the trees, and it looks very calm and stuff. So this is gonna be where I sleep for tonight. Today I ended up here in the lake, as you can see from the photos in the video. And I got to know some people. The other overlanders here, they're from here. The American couple who have been here working for an NGO for 11 years, so they pretty much know everything around here. And I just got to talk to them. We shared some dinner and stuff. Well, they invited me actually, so it's really nice and generous of them. Hello and good day. Just met a very nice family from Colombia/States. They're traveling around the world for 1 year. I've been eating up here in the restaurant, and I went down there,
And further down there is Hot Springs. It's a very nice place. Sorry I didn't brought the camera so you guys can see it, but full of local people. Not too many, not too few. It's very nice. What a great day. I'll be going to Awasha now. Bye. Hi there. Welcome to Hawassa. Can you see the monkey? It's just up over the car. So when I go there, they've probably been to my car to looking for stuff. Hello, monkey. Oh, there's 2, 3. Oh, it's not afraid at all. Yeah, they've been down at my car. There's nothing for you guys here. Nice. What a view, right? There's the mountains and a red lake. I'll be going down this road for around... Oh, there's a big bird there too. The car's just here, doing fine. I've been doing like 220 or something like that. Hello, how are you? You good?
Yeah.
Are you good? Oh, it's a pretty big knife you got there. Are you working with the kettles?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, it's very nice around here. I just bought some bananas from some people, local people. Can you say hello to the camera? Well, yeah, hi. Oh, he's cute.
My mind is happy, though road tripping is rough. But a contrast to that, Africa is treating me softly and gentle. As time goes by, I realize the adventure is not much about my story, but the stories of the people I meet. So whenever I see new faces and conversation is strong, I focus on listening, know pictures, and hear their story. I'm lucky to get to know some people and families from the insides, and feel how our Western habits sometimes does not match this crazy beautiful place. It's been said, when you first have been moved by this red dusty continent, it's hard to let go and not to fall in love. Somehow, I'm now trapped in this state of mind, and the words are true.
.275 kilometers done today from Hawassa to Arba Minch, and this place is breathtaking. Look at the garden they have, and my tent is just set up there. It's a spectacular place. It's just down here and you can see all over. You see there's a big lake down there and the huts there, and there's just forest, rainforesty kind of thing, and over there's a lot of hippos and yeah, zebras on the other side. There's zebras and stuff, and crocodiles of course. So I'm beginning to feel Africa now. Wow. Yes, we are in the middle of nowhere. It's a very nice site here. Unfortunately, the road is not good. Well, there's no potholes and stuff, but it's like all gravel road right now. So I just went to have some benzene on the car. Had to go to the black market. They like they take all the gasoline from the tank station and put it in cans and sell it. It's more expensive to people like me, so I had to buy it like that. That's just the way it is down here. But it's very nice scenery around. Wow. Hi. Wow. This is tough road. I think it's around 120 or something on gravel road, and well, this is the good part. There's a lot worse. Hi, how are you? More locals. Look at their view. It's like you can see all the way to the mountains and everything. It's beautiful though. You just don't have that much time because you have to focus on the road all the time, unfortunately. It'd be nice to have a companion, like somebody travel with you, so you could focus on also looking at the view and stuff. You know, all the locals are so interested. They want to stop for me. He's gonna ask me for bottles or money or food or something now. Hi, how are you? Hello. Salam nas. Morning guys. About to leave Ethiopia. I just woke up this morning 7 o'clock and I had to fix something on the car before I leave it. So this is custom. It's a typical custom place. This is pretty organized actually. And this is where you check in and out your car and getting everything done around the car and stamps and stuff. And unfortunately today it's Sunday and I didn't thought about maybe they're closed, and they are. So it's totally empty, nobody. But I was lucky to find a guy, and I had him calling the custom manager kind of thing, so he's gonna come here and finish. Even though it's Sunday, and on Sundays, apparently, customs in Ethiopia to Kenya is closed. So hopefully he's gonna arrive soon, and I'll be going to Kenya. Bye. We're stuck here, and these guys are helping me getting out the mud from the wheels. Yeah, there's mud everywhere because they're building a new road, so you have to do the secondary one, and it's been raining a lot and stuff. Thank you very much, guys. And just 10 minutes ago, it's raining a lot. Yeah, right now there is a truck pulling me through some of the worst dirt roads I've ever seen. This is not gonna be good. Wow. Fuck, this is gonna be tough. Yeah, I don't have any shirt on. It was raining a lot, so yeah. Oh, the car is going on the ground. Well, at least I'm moving forward. So maybe I will reach my destination today, maybe I will not. This is tough things. Wow, can't believe it. Så her, mens vi er ved at tåge min bil, så skal jeg også lige have noget brænde med hjem. Det er klar. Hvor er en mand? Kan I lige tage lidt brænde med? Ja, det er fint. Hello, and welcome to Henry's Rest Camp. I found it on Tracks for Africa on the navigation, and I thought I was going here, and it's a very nice place. We're two travelers right now. Well, there's a German couple, Annette and Wolfgang, and he's cleaning the carburetor. This car is a Volkswagen T2, and it's around the same age as my car. So it's a very nice company, both the cars and the people. So we're gonna have a nice barbecue tonight. We're gonna go to city. I have to buy SIM card, petrol, and meat. We're gonna have beef tonight. A real braai barbecue tonight. See you later. Bye. Hi, good morning. This is the road in northern Kenya, going to Isiolo. It's very hard. Well, at least it's not raining, so if it was raining it would be almost impossible to get through. But this is alright, even though it's going slow. I'm meeting up with the Kenyan Mini Club tomorrow in Isiolo, so it's gonna be nice. This is my new friend Alex. How are you, Alex?
I'm very sorry, I'm very sorry.
It's alright.
How are you? Alex is my name.
Wow, Alex, it's a very nice car you have. Like it. Wow. We're gonna go together to Nairobi. Wow, look at his car. Woo! It's like 11 minis. Hello, Kenya! Guys just welcome me. Very nice. You know, they're doing stickers Cope to Cape. They have been like serving me food, and we are now around, like, I think we are 12 minis, and they're just so welcoming. Now I'm here, and look what they put on some stickers on my car. It says Mini Lovers in Kenya.
Yeah, it's a nice car.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Have a look at this behind.
Oh, you got another one in the behind. Whoop! Welcomes you. Thanks a lot. So we're gonna go to Nairobi. It's gonna be a drive of around 100 kilometers, and then we're gonna enjoy some food there.
Meeting up with the Mini Lovers of Kenya was really, really nice. They wrote me on Facebook asking, "Hey Daniel, you got the same car as we do. We wanna join in on the adventure. Can we do that?" And of course they could, and they did. Imagine 12 cars just waiting 120 kilometers away from their home city just for your sake. So I enjoyed 4 days with them, all the great people from Nairobi, and we had some beers together, talking, and talking more about cars. And then of course just enjoying time with beers.
So today we are at Tosh Place. It's a garage kind of place, and this is where all the minis are done. Kind of. There is like 2, 4, 6, 7-ish. There's some over there about to be welded and changing stuff. And we're doing some oil change today, right, Josh? It's just an oil change thing, and we're gonna expect it because these guys know also the minis. So it's a nice place. So we are on our way to some kind of waterfall. Gordon, introduce the people here in the rickshaw.
Kate.
Ransom.
Mike. And I'm Jordan.
I joined some people from the hostel, and we are now in the area of Lake Natron. It's behind me. You're gonna see it later, which is like special because some kind of a chemical thing going on with nice gulls and stuff. But the surroundings here are freaking nice. As you see, we are a beautiful place. Blue sky. green nature around. And Shaul here, my friend from the hostel, and the last 3 days in Lake Natron, is going Dar es Salaam. So he's gonna get a lift for the junction where the roads lead for me to Mikumi and for him to Dar es Salaam.
Hello.
He's from Israel. Wow. Monkey, elephant. First animal seen from from the cabin. Elephants, everything. We are now in Morogoro National Park, and I'm on my way to Rasmus and Luis. I have to visit for 3 days. So, what a nice welcome with animals, finally. Bye.
Hello and welcome to Tanzania. We are on an adventure.
So we are going through the water now.
Yeah.
As you see, there is about like 15 or 20 centimeters. I think up to here, around.
Rasmus, a good friend of mine from Denmark, was doing research on leopards in the rainforest of Tanzania. Their base camp was located far out in the bush, so just passing tons of rainwater from the last couple of days was the first challenge. We managed by him towing Tinaki, and everything went smooth. Though at one point the car was more floating than driving. I was thrilled to be invited to a 3-day trek into the bushes and closer to the animals. Well, at least to help setting up camera traps to cover the amount and behavior of the big cats.
In virtual, I think it's alright.
Such an opportunity was not to miss. Travel makes you put your everyday life into perspective. It makes you wiser in any area. It really takes you closer, both physically and socially, to the world. It bursts your self-centered bubble, and it gives you an opportunity to see things as they really are.
Hello, Richard.
Yes.
How are you doing?
Just setting my tent.
Introduce the place.
This is Ripa Uniport, the old camp for national park.
And we are in the National Park of Udzungwa, right?
Yes, Udzungwa National Park.
Alright, around one hour drive with this vehicle, 4x4, driven by Rasmus. He's doing research on leopards around here, so we're gonna set up photo traps tomorrow. And the team is, we're like 7 people. And Luis and Rasmus is a friend of mine from Denmark. So we're gonna explore this area for 3 days. And Chef is preparing. This is how you get water in the jungle if you don't have any. I have to do some maintenance. You see the old ones here, the donuts, which is the springs kind of thing. Suspension for the car is totally flat, So it means that it's not totally, but it means that I cannot hire the car more, and the suspension is not that good in these ones. They're weared out kind of, and new ones are like this, so it's gonna get better afterwards.
Her ser vi så. Here we are looking at some elephants.
Yeah, now we're driving away.
This is just a small.
Okay, I come.
Lasse, my good friend from back home, had never been to Africa. He was now in, and with his company, we now had 2 weeks of adventure of Tanzania and Zambia.
And just over there is a giraffe. It's just looking at us like we are the freaks. And the question, Lasse, is, are we looking at them or are they looking at us?
Whenever friends were a part of the journey, everything was a bit more touristic. This, both because I wanted to make sure people had some experiences for their money, but also to give the road trip a bit of balance. Then we could drive less, explore more, with no rush.
Hello and good morning. Lasse and me is in Iringa. We are in Iringa, which is a city 400 kilometers from Zambia. And I had some problems the last 1,000 kilometers by noise coming from the wheels. And it is in here. The bearings are too used. It's only been driving 20,000. They were brand new 20,000 kilometers ago. So I don't know why it causes, but I have to change them. Well, I can drive 1,000 more. On these ones, it's not too bad, but I need new ones. So I'll be doing that in maybe a week or something. Welcome to Kapisha Hot Springs. So we came last night around 6 o'clock and we went in, and it's very nice hot water. You can see there's bubbles coming up. So got cold beers, we've got hot spring, natural, organic, whatever. It's working. I go in.
Time for a break from the roads. We were heading towards Adventure Camp, located in Zambia at the shore of Lake Tanganyika. This place built by a friend of mine, Glenn, and now run by Vicky and Lars. A Danish initiative to give Zambian school kids an opportunity to finish elementary school for better chances and future possibilities.
Hey Moses, and hello Justin Bieber. We are having lunch now. We have the biggest dumplings I've ever seen. And we're just enjoying the view of Lake Tanganyika while listening to Justin Bieber. Nice. So Lars is getting snakes in his head while he's walking inside his house. So now it's going to the fire. It's not dead at all.
It is now.
It's gonna be.
Didn't like the fire.
And Lassie is not in favor of snakes.
No, just unlock the door. And I opened it, took one step, and then it landed boom, on my neck.
A great project. And there we were, very far out, only reachable by boat and really remote. 6 days to see and experience the lake and all of its beauty.
It's New Year's Eve. We are having good weather today. Last night it was raining a lot, so as you see, the boat is out there. Just the tip of it. So it's not there anymore. They have to rescue it the next week or something. I'm trying to look nice with the shirt because of today's New Year's Eve, and as you also see here, all the water came down here. So yesterday was a lot of rain, but tonight it's looking good, and we're gonna go 5 people enjoying Christmas and New Year's up there tonight. See ya, bye. Good morning. So the boat did sink last night, so now we try another solution. I am in a garage now. The place I stay, he has a son and he has a garage. So he said like, oh, you can use our place. So that's perfect for my fittings of the bearings. Yes, I was waiting 3 days for bearings from Denmark. And it was crazy expensive to send them here. So now they just have to go in and I don't have to think about it again. So these ones are the new ones. Leaving Zambia now in the background. And on this small ferry thing in between Zambia and Botswana. Had a new haircut, yeah. It's nice. You didn't know how to cut, but it's fine. We are in Botswana. I just want to show you a typical campsite here. Just doing some dinner. Gonna have rice with soya and apple. So maybe later doing a bit of bonfire and see if I have a book to read or something. G'day mate. We are still in Kruger, and I'm exploring a bit of dirt roads again, even though I promised myself in the car not to do it, but I couldn't help it. So now we're driving on dirt roads. Just gonna lock the door. We are in Kruger National Park, and these 3 guys reminds me of the Lion King, the 3 hyenas, you see? This is kind of nice. Wow. Shit.
In Port Elizabeth, just 900 kilometers from the goal of Cape Town, Mikkel joined in. The town down south was full of regular backpacking adventures. And in this area, there was heaps of stuff to do. We now had 10 days to this final stretch, and we're not busy with the distance. This fitted perfectly our minds, and we experienced everything from camping, waterfalls, old car shows, the beer drinking backpacking life, great food, and a bit of safari, of course.
Hi Mikkel. We are in the grape area, so we're gonna pick some grapes. It's pretty cheap, so that's nice. We've been camping in a place just on the other side of this road. It's called Vormvotterberg. Good morning, Mikkel.
Good morning, Daniel.
We don't know what to do actually today, right?
No, not actually, no.
We have like a day where we don't have any plans, so we're gonna see what's around. Had a nice night. How you feel about your shelter?
Why, look at it.
Yeah, it's a
Isn't it
beauty.
cool?
It's a beauty.
I made it myself.
As you see, my buddy and I made it. On my way into Cape Town, my mind recovers in fast-forward flashes, briefly the last 5 months. 20,500 kilometers, a tough challenge, but all I feel now is proudness of the car and our adventure together.